Hi, I'm Justin, and I'm currently enrolled in the Interactive Technology Bachelor of Science degree program at FullSailUniversity. This video is for my Technology in the Entertainment Media class project titled Know Your Program. I'll dive into the whys and hows, as well as answer the project prompts related to navigating my degree program and courses at Full Sail. I look forward to the challenges of every class, and I'm confident that my time here will open several doors later for my career in the video game industry. I think I started really heavily thinking about what it takes to make a game and doing the research behind it around 2021. As an avid gamer, I transitioned into Unreal Engine and just started learning what I could. My friend and I would play DayZ religiously, and so I took it as a reference, and I remember making my first ever health system and seeing it work, and then stacking other mechanics like a pickup or tree chopping system and just being like, I did that. I just fell in love with the behind the game, the what makes it work. It's even more rewarding when you show someone else and they are almost just as excited as you are. So it's a mix of wanting to be creative and letting others enjoy the creations. Looking at Full Sail's site, I can see what type of roles I can try for after school and receiving my degree. And from the course class schedule, I can see there are a wide array of classes that revolve around a mix of level design, system design, scripting, a lot of math, and other design-related courses, as well as some user experience and player psychology courses. Of all of those, I would like to focus on skills for system design the most and towards a career doing systems and gaming, since it's the kind of design I admire the most. I researched the courses available and decided that the Interactive Technology degree under Program Director Phoebe Elefante was a good fit, as it uses software and programs that I am already familiar with, like Unreal Engine blueprints, Microsoft Visual Studios, spreadsheets for data, and a lot more. Reviewing the course syllabus, I can tell going in that my hardest class will probably be the level design courses. I haven't tried to touch on the structuring of a playable game world outside of small environmental maps I've made in World Creator, so this will be a learning experience that I'm sure will be both difficult and rewarding. I like to think that the classes coming up that will be the easiest for me are the Programming for Interactive Technology courses, since I already have a little bit of experience in Unreal using blueprints. I'm sure I'll still learn a lot, and the plus side to being in the engine is that everyone in that class will be doing it too, so there will be a bunch of ways to learn how to do things differently based on other people's workflows. For the harder classes, like the level design, I could better prepare myself by continuing my critical thinking sessions, as well as following the weekly planners I do now thanks to my Psychology of Play course I had earlier this semester. I can try to research more of what goes into level design and attempt to implement the practices into my sessions to get a better understanding of what to be ready for. What I do now is use the monthly plan that I learned earlier this month in our TEM course, and more regularly, the weekly planner from my previous class to manage my time more effectively. I'm a single dad of 3 very awesome, very wild kids, so it's important to me to make sure that I balance the school, professional, and family lives equally. A typical look into a week of planning for me is to first check what my class requirements are for the week, then check that against what my kids need and want to do. Then, when I figure out what days I would like to get my work done by and ensure my family is going to be happy, I look at where I can squeeze in a few hours to do my personal stuff. If I keep up the process of managing my time effectively, I can ensure the path to success is laid out and continue into a more professional work environment post-school.